I mean, I wasn't following, but I was told about this. I'm just shocked at what the gentleman, Morara, is saying. I wonder why he would lie on national TV that the president called him.
Regarding the call from the president, I wonder why Hussein purports to know who the president calls and who he doesn't call.
Yes, how are you everyone? How was your day? During a TV interview on Citizen, there erupted a war of words between HUSSEIN MUHAMMED, the spokesperson of the State House, and MORARA KABESO, a person who has given himself a duty of putting out the fake promises of the Kenya Kwanza regime. This war of words also didn't hesitate to catch the Citizen TV presenter Koinange. And in this video, I've come to talk about who was the right person or a person who was telling lies between MORARA KABESO. Because MORARA KABESO came out to say that RUTO called him to give him a position in government so that he can stop what he is doing. And the State House spokesperson, HUSSEIN MUHAMMED, came out to refute the claims. And this was done on air during an interview. So in this episode, I've come to talk about who was right and why KABESO came out to claim so, what it means for our nation, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to.
Papalo President de la Officade promised JSS teachers, 46,000 of them, that he has set aside 18.7 billion to hire them on permanent basis. To date, JSS teachers have not been hired on permanent basis.
So, we all know that MORARA KABESO is among the Kenyans who are trying hard to point out fake promises of the Kenya Kwanza regime. In fact, he's doing a tremendous job of asking for accountability. He must be protected by all means. But during an interview, came out to say that President RUTO gave him a call to get a position in the government, and he declined the position. And for me, I think it is a lie. So in this video, I'm going to point out the lies which I think KABESO said. But before I point out the lies, I want to give you a background. KABESO has gotten a name of trying to go around the country, putting out promises of the Kenya Kwanza regimes which have not been fulfilled. That is a great plus. In fact, he's a patriot. But we must also ask, why did he come out to say that president called him? Because when you look at the political view, by KABESO coming out to say that, it adds on a political mileage. Because you all know, KABESO has always been a politician. He has ever been a leader. He wanted to vie for build President Kenyatta University.
So my name is MORARA KABESO. I was an aspirant for president in the elections. What led to the problem yesterday is a mixture of issues. It cannot be said that it is one issue. I know the Vice Chancellor has issued a memo directing students to go home, that it is because of the lecturer's strike. But the truth is that students went on rampage.
So he has a political history, and he would want to be a leader at some point. By someone coming out to claim that he was called by the president, okay, it is a big issue, because even in a country, the president is a first citizen. No one wouldn't want to be called by the president. But I think KABESO lied. Before I speak on this, let me first give you the tape. As this battle was going on, when MORARA KABESO was coming out to say that he was called by President RUTO, and while the spokesperson of State House, HUSSEIN MUHAMMED, was coming out to refute the claims. Here's the tape. That is the tape. First of all, the reason as to why I say that KABESO is lying, one, there is no Kenyan right now who can refuse a government appointment. Even Raila Amolo Odinga had to work with RUTO to get the AU chairman position. Even Kalonzo Musyoka, the way he speaks, if he's invited to be made in a certain position in government, he would go, because we all know how Kenyans work. Okay? 2, I don't think that William Ruto, among the things which affect the country, can call Kabeso to join government because of what he is doing. I don't think so. Because I know by Kabeso moving around is trying to ask for accountability as a nation. But I don't think that can have a ripple effect to an extent of William Ruto calling Kabeso to join government. In fact, if I wanted to make a good lie, and I'm Kabeso, what I would say is that I'm getting some people from government enticing me to join them so that I can stop. That would be a favorable lie. But coming out to say that you were called by the president, I don't think so.
And he said, before you knew it, the president had called you.
Yes.
And you spoke to the president?
Yes.
Personally?
Yes.
Alikwambiaje?
I can't say.
You can't say what he told you?
No.
But he called you?
Yes.
Na muliongea for what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Say about 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. On the line right now, joining us is State House spokesperson, Hussein Muhammed. Hussein, if you can hear me, good evening.
Evening, Jeff.
Yeah, good to hear from you. I have MORARA KABESO here, and I'm sure you've been listening to this story here that the president called him at one point to talk to him or convince him to stop doing what he's doing. What are your thoughts?
Jeff, it's just unbelievable. I mean, I wasn't following, but I was told about this. I'm just shocked at what the gentleman, MORARA, is saying. I wonder why he would lie on national TV that the president called him. I mean, it's ridiculous that I have to respond to this, but let me do it because you, Jeff, you're my friend. We work together, but you let it happen on TV as well, on national TV. So, for the record, such a call never happened. It's a figment of his imagination. But what is more shocking, Jeff, is that you can allow anyone to come on TV and tell you such a thing without demanding any proof or substantiation, and you just buy it, hook, line, and sinker.
Regarding the call from the president, I wonder why Hussein purports to know who the president calls and who he doesn't call. I've told you, here's the number of the president, isn't it? It's here, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto. And I don't know why Hussein purports to know who the president calls and who he doesn't. I did not say I spoke with Hussein Muhammad. I said I spoke with the president. But that set aside, all right? Whether we spoke with the president or didn't speak with him, the focus right now is why does the president lie that he has launched this project, it's going to happen, and it never happens.
Indeed, if the president wanted to meet Kabeso, he would do so, but not a call. That's the truth. So I think, however much I like what Kabeso is doing, but coming out to say that he was called the president is utter lie. In fact, even in that interview, Jeff protected him not to be revealed further because Jeff would have asked him where the phone number of the president. Jeff has connections to reveal the phone number of the president if he called Kabeso. That's the truth. Okay? So I think, however much Kabeso is doing the right thing, he's a politician, he wants mileage. I don't think that the President William Ruto called him. I know even the Kenya Kwanza government is also reactionary. Why do they go around destroying those foundations which were put in different projects so that Kabeso doesn't find them? That is being reactionary and giving the guy mileage. What the government should do, if I was a person in government, I would just put up a committee of inquiry to fast track those promises if they can be realized. If the money was stolen, and also go for those people who stole the money, but not being reactionary on Kabeso. That's why Kabeso is gaining political momentum to an extent that he's now saying that President called him. I think he lied. Because even that video, could you see that when Hussein Muhammad attacked him, you could see the guilt. Okay. So, MORARA KABESO is doing the right thing, although even Kenya Kwanza government is doing right to tackle what he's saying. In fact, there's a video I said that whenever Kabeso comes out to do on a particular project or to reveal a particular project which was not done. Okay, the government must just come out to fast track what was not done. The reason, if the money was stolen, jail them. In fact, I even thank Hussein Muhammad, and I think we retained this job for a very long time, for coming out and tackle this live on TV before it will spread on social media. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I employ you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.